Homophobia. I know a lot of Nigerians are pretty homophobic, but I never actually expected that some people would manifest theirs. Some people would go extreme and take a life. So I don't know how many of us have seen the gruesome pictures that have popped up on the internet of a popular crossdresser in Abuja known as Area Mama. So she was found dead at Wuse, Abuja, I think early hours of today, and it's really a sad story. So guys, before we proceed with this story, I want to welcome you guys back to another interesting episode of the Kiwi Show with your favorite girl, Jessie Rogers. Come on, give it up for me. Don't mind me. All right, guys. So if this is your first time seeing this pretty face, how about you click the like button? Do not forget to subscribe and of course share to your friends. So yes, welcome back to another episode. And I don't know, this story is really, I don't know if I should say it's heartbreaking. I don't know if I should call it a lesson. You can't even say it's a lesson to the other homosexual people out there. Before I proceed with this story, let me tell you people something that you probably did not know. Homosexuality did not start today. Homosexuality has been there since the beginning of time, even before Jesus came. Yes, I'm talking. It's just that it was toned down. That morbid desire has been there in some persons since ancient times. It's just that because of how the laws were revered back then. These days, laws, morals have been thrown into the trash can, you understand? But back then, laws were upheld. They were highly revered. So some of these desires, it helped to put people's desires in check. People hid the things that they wanted. So people tried to hide it. Homosexuality is not new. But anyways, it has started people in this part of the world, because usually Africans have always held in high esteem their morals, their cultural values, and it does not support same-sex marriage or sexual affiliation of any sort. No, our culture does not permit it. But in recent times, in recent years, a lot of Africans who are homosexual have come out to say, oh, this is me, you can deal with it or not. We have a lot of cross-dressers in this country. We have James Brown, we have Bobrisky, we even have transgenders. Okay, so why was this person's case, why was Area Mama's case different to the point that she got killed? Before we go into her death, let us review some things that we already know about her. So the popular cross-dresser, her full name is is yet to be ascertained, but she was a popular sex worker in Abuja. I mean, to the point that she was so popular that she was invited for an interview. I think that was a year ago, and she revealed some very shocking truths to the masses, like truths that you wouldn't even believe that this is actually happening in this country. Yes, of course, you're aware that homosexuals be doing their stuff, behind closed doors and the secret places and all that. But you probably didn't know that some of them brought it outside to the open. When I mean brought out to the open, you find gays on the road alongside other sex workers at night. That was the case of this particular crossdresser called Area Mama. So let's look at some of the things that she revealed in that interview. Before any exposition is being done, this lady guy revealed that guys, please permit me, all right, because I still don't know the term to use for someone who is clearly a man biologically but appears to be a woman through dressing and every other thing. Even in mannerisms, they claim to be female. I still don't know what to use for them. So we'll be fluctuating between him and her. He revealed that as far back as when she was 10, all right, she was young. He was young. I need to pick one. I need to pick one, right? Okay, let's go with she. All right. So as far back as when she was 10, right, and she's never had any form of sexual affiliation with a woman before. As a matter of fact, he went on to reveal that he does not get an erection even if a woman is completely bare in front of him, you get. So, having realized that, he knew that his sexuality was more accepting to male counterparts. He wanted men. On that interview, he described to us how the thing works over there in the sex worker line or lane or whatever, that there are people who are the feminine gay and then there are normal ladies, that some of the customers know exactly what they want. Some customers that are gay know exactly who is, the man dressed as a woman. He explained a whole lot of things in detail. So He also revealed that sometimes he actually goes back, he actually gets male clients, not just male, straight men, straight male clients, and it could be as a result of, you know, being drunk, because they are chronic womanizers, according to him, her, that these men are chronic womanizers. So sometimes when they are high, when they are drunk, when they just see something that looks feminine in figure, they just, you know, go for it. They just grab it and like, hey, you know, girl, what's up? Let's just wow. And they don't even get to realize that, oh, I'm talking with the man, or this person is not completely feminine. What's wrong? You get? And that's how he ends up going back or going home with, or having, what's it called? Going home with you know, straight clients, straight men. All right. And having revealed that, guys, before I continue revealing and before I show you the video, yeah, there's something I want to ask men. All right. Womanizing. Dear God. Because I mean, look at the reason why these men are getting into something they did not bargain for. Because they are drunk, they are high. This is actually a very irresponsible type of life. And now, because drink is covering, you're not just a womanizer, you're a drunkard. Now, because of the drink that is covering your eye, you now go and carry what you did not bargain for. You took a man home and you slept with a man and you didn't know that the man you're sleeping with is not a woman but a man. I mean, the woman you carried is a man. You won't know, you can't tell because you're drunk. What is the gain of living that kind of life? And sometimes you even expose yourself to health issues. You could get infection. I'm not even supposed to be preaching this because you people already know, but you just can't help your cravings. You can't help your desires. Please, if you're married, I mean, try to put it in check. We've seen so many heartbreaking stories over time of where a man got his wife pregnant and also infected her with HIV and AIDS and didn't say anything. He knew fully well his condition and he went on ahead to sleep with his wife. He got that shit outside because he womanizes a lot, and he got his wife pregnant, didn't tell her that he was positive with the virus, and this woman carried, it was in the late stages of a pregnancy. By then the child was already infected. That was when she got to realize, oh, look at what has happened to me. And it's scary. How do you feel perpetrating such evil, such wickedness? Women, on the other hand, we need to be careful. Honestly speaking, stop thinking that you can change a man, because I'm sure that woman said she there's no way she didn't know that man was a womanizer before she married him, and she was probably thinking, oh, he will change by the time he has responsibilities. Well, sometimes nothing is changing with these men. There's nothing like responsibilities changing a man. It's a lie. Man, we go womanize, responsibility or no responsibility. Okay, so now let's go back to the revelations. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, don't hesitate to click that like button. Okay, so now one more thing. So there was this allegation, all right. He had also been alleged to have admitted to being HIV positive. I'm talking about Area Mama. Okay, it's not proven, but there was a point, like I said, allegedly, that he admitted to being HIV positive. All right. So now this is the interview, and this is some of the things that he was able to say. You know, just take a look at the video.
In fact, I was doing that skin to skin before well. But when I come sit down, I say, hey, mama, this thing where I did do, it is dangerous. And that time where I did dry. My body they dry. My body they dry. I know they get myself. But I dey make money. If I come out, I go see my way go carry me for night. You go say skin to skin, 100,000, 200, 150, 300. I dey get money. But they think they dry my blood because I don't really know the kind of thing so they put for my body. I know as I be like this, but I don't guarantee you say my destiny still dey complete. If you don't use me do money, we make my life come be like say I dey useless because I don't meet. No, it's not a laughing matter. I don't meet different men for upon all the money where I get for a shower work. I never still solve my problem. It's just like say I dey into bondage. Like say they don't cost me for my life. You when they even do work of 10,000 every month and they pay you salary 20,000, you are even better than me because when they pay you, that if you go sit down well, like think what you go use that money to. But Ashawo, she get 100,000 this night or 200,000. She goes, I won't go buy hair, I won't go buy clothes. Hey, I still want fine shoe. I like the shoe. I won't go buy phone. All those kind of a thing. You go buy. You no go use the money do better thing. Tomorrow you go they cry. Tomorrow you go still go stand for street. They hustle. They do chaka. They find my way go come carry you.
So I don't know how much we're able to get from that, but you can see that he was very open about his lifestyle. He was very open about his activities, how he does his business, his relationship with his customers. He revealed a lot. I tell you the truth, baby. I mean, I'm pretty sure so many of us holier than thous in our homes who feel like, you know, the sin where we don't sin never reached this kind of sin before. A lot of you are going to watch that video. If you want to like check, you know, the full video on YouTube, you can just look for it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure when you're watching, you're going to be like, oh my God, can human beings do this? Yeah, whatever. come off it. Anyways, that was just, a snip tip into the life of the crossdresser area mama. Now, before we go into her death, before we enter the death proper, what do you think could have been the reason why somebody would want to kill area mama? Why do you think somebody would want to kill her? Because, like I said initially in the beginning of this video, she's not the first and only crossdresser we have in Nigeria. Why haven't, people gone after Bobrisky? Why haven't people gone after these killers? Why haven't they gone after James Brown, J Boogie, them cross-dressing gang, even the ones that we don't know? So why haven't these killers gone after them? Why did they go for area mama? Why did they kill her? Now here are some of the speculations surrounding her death that we are not sure of. She mentioned there was a time she revealed the story about the juju she had to do, because while she was in the business, she got kidnapped several times. So she fell into the hands of all these kidnappers and gunmen and all that, and that made her think of using juju to protect herself. She got a ring from the prophets for the juju. Let me see if any of these my rings will do the trick. So she says that the ring indicates or tells her when she's about to be in danger. So a light, there will be a light. It's like all this, all these Nigerian movies we used to watch growing up, where you see light on the, all this magical light. Wow. Oh my God. Anyways, she revealed that, there would usually be a light on the ring to alert her that, oh, danger is close by you. But then at some point, the ring glitched. Okay, this ring glitching now could also be seen as part of the reasons why maybe some people would want her dead. What did the ring do? The ring decided to do something else that was not the original, plan of the ring. What did this ring do? The ring now started making men like her. Men fall in love with her. That by the time they are done with their business with her, instead of them to go on, to tell her, oh baby, I'm in love with you. I want to marry you. Will you marry me? And she was like, this is not what I bargained for. This is not what I want. She went to complain to the prophet. The prophet said, okay, this is how you're going to get rid of the ring. And she, did as the prophet said and got rid of the ring. And, started looking for other alternatives to protect herself.
I know they use juju again. Now, before I use juju to protect myself, if bad thing won't happen to me, he go give me sign, say, bad thing won't happen to me. Because I don't enter ritual people hand. Several times, they won't use me do money. Do ritual. Now God they help me at the escaper. So that is why I can go do that juju, that protection. But later on, because they work another thing where I don't expect.
The thing they can't do.
I can't stop her. Like you can't they work the protection where I can do am for again. When you can't they work, they say after men don't carry me, sleep with me finish. The person will say you won't marry me. And not what I do am for. Those kind of things. So I get tired. If me and man do something to you, they look me say you are beautiful. I want to marry you. Sometimes I sleep for house like this sometimes where I no go street. I go dey dream where plenty men gather me, they say they won't marry me. They won't marry me.
Now from this story, what can we gather? Some men wanted to marry her. You never can tell the caliber of men these particular men, right? We don't know what their social status is in Abuja. You know how Abuja is now, the land of the big men, all these rich daddies in power. You get what I'm saying? It's the federal capital territory of Nigeria. So, expect nothing but big, big, big and big. Back to the topic. Let's not digress. What I'm able to get from that ring story is the fact that these men now that were coming after her for marriage must have been seriously pursuing her. And if they were married, if some of them were married, they had wives that they were hurting in the house. I don't know if I'm joining the dots. And women can be crazy. Women can be crazy over their husbands to the point that they will pour you acid. They don't even need to send anybody to do it. They can do it themselves. They'll pour you acid. They will call assassins or people on you. Some women can be that crazy. So you never can tell. Maybe the killers came from the wives of the men that wanted to marry her. Or maybe it could be, as somebody in the comment section said, one of the comments, revealed. She said, I still feel there is a story behind her death. Because he once admitted to being HIV positive. He might have infected someone and they took it out on him. It's so cold outside. Let the rest be careful how they move. And may his or her soul rest in peace. And then another person says, he usually stands at Wuse 2 at night dressing like a female. Maybe someone took him home and found out he was a male instead. Sad. I heard he's from Abo, Delta State. So look at these are other speculations. Yes, it could be that, somebody, one of those, let's go back a bit. Maybe one of those drunk men, those drunk people that took her home thinking that, she was a woman. Maybe they had realized that, shit, I'm gay. God, I slept with a man. Oh God. I think they might have realized that in their sober moment and decided, find that nigga for me. Find him for me. Find him for me. So maybe that's what happened. You never can tell. And boom, they went after his life. Or it could still be the HIV story. Like I said, it was alleged that he admitted to being HIV positive once. So it could also be from that angle. And another thing is, we do not know this person's history. We don't really know everything about how he has lived in this Abuja of a place. We don't know how many enemies he might have accumulated for himself over time. Sometimes when we're being sentimental, we should also try to balance our judgment. I'm not saying there's no good reason to take a life. There will never be any good reason to take a life. None. There will never ever be. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. But now the point is, everybody is like saying, oh, it's not fair, it's not that, sentiments and stuff. I get it. I do. I really do. But like I said, we don't know this person. You don't know what the person has done throughout his life. You don't know the kind of, even when you're innocent, even when you're not a gay, where you're doing your thing. What am I even saying? Babies, as just by being born, some people already hate you for being born. You get new enemies the moment you step your foot into the world. You already have enemies. That's how this life is. Then not to even talk about the ones you intentionally make. I mean, if you look at some of the details we've gotten about this guy, you will see that people might actually have concrete reasons to wanna buy him. You get? So these are the issues. But now let's look at how this person was killed. Area Mama, how was she killed? So Area Mama's body was found on Thursday morning, motionless, along the Katampe Mabushi Expressway in Abuja. And we've had the police on the case ever since the incident. Josephine Ade, spokesperson of the FCT Police Command, she actually confirmed the discovery of the lifeless body. And in a statement, she said that the Commissioner of Police, CP Bennett Igwe, has ordered a thorough and discreet investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. I don't know if I can be able to reveal the pictures of the body that was found. This person, this Area Mama, was not just killed. She was not just murdered in cold blood, but she was stripped naked, and his private part was exposed in those pictures. It's actually very disturbing, and I think it might be a little bit problematic for me to post it here for people to see. Some people might find it very sensitive and may not want to see such sights. Now, if you're homophobic, well, I cannot tell you to not be homophobic, but taking it out extremely to the point of thinking murder, to the point of contemplating murder, that one is the one that is bad. I will call you out and say it with my full chest that it is bad. Because what makes you think that murder is a lesser sin than homosexuality? If you feel that homosexuality is a sin, then what? Murder is righteousness. I don't believe because of somebody's choices for themselves, the decisions that they've made for themselves, their personal self in life, should bother somebody else to the point that they want to kill them. I don't want to believe that it's because he's homosexual, that's why he was killed like that. Maybe there are other reasons why he was killed. But if it is because of homosexuality at the end of the day, I'm not going to say that that's a very good one. Whoever perpetrated this evil is wrong on all sides. Even if it's because she tried to take your husband, or maybe she gave you HIV and AIDS, or maybe she deceived you and you took her home and slept with her as a thinking that she was a woman. Let's say all of these are even true. Is it enough to kill somebody? There's the law. The law handles issues like this. Sue the person to court. Okay? There are ways to handle issues like this. No matter what it is this person did. Killing. Haba. It's sad when people are living some kind of life. I don't know, but they should just be more careful. They should be careful out there. Nigerians are not smiling this period. The slightest chance they get, they can finish. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. This was not deserved. This kind of death, nobody deserves it. No matter what it is that they are doing with themselves or doing with their lives, nobody deserves it. So I'd like to know you guys. I want to know your hot take on this. I want to know what it is you feel. How do you feel about the situation? What do you think about this death? It's really, really saddening, guys. It's really, really sad, fam. So I'd like to know your hot take. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to click the like button. Click on it and do not forget to subscribe and share to your friends. Hello guys, how we doing? Did you have fun here again on another wonderful episode of the Kiwi Show? It's been your favorite girl, Jessie Rogers, with you. And of course, as I go through the comment section and read your thoughts, I'd like you guys to not forget to turn on your notification because we bring you nothing but the best here on the Kiwi Show. So until next time, guys, it's bye-bye.